Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Let's see if we can get this working properly. Let's try and set up. Copy and alright, that should have that working properly, so that if we have anyone chatting now. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Make sure that everything is working here. Excellent. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and get started with today's stream. Thank you for joining us. If you've not yet, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, go ahead and hit follow if you don't mind. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to be jumping into my Discord chat. If you are opposed to strong language, feel free to see if you can find another channel to watch, although there are not many of them out there that are free of it. Depending on how many people we actually get in here, if it's just me tonight, it may be language free, except for whatever the NPCs provide. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I apologize, I've got a little bit of hat hair going on. I've been wearing a beanie all day because it's very cold here where I live. And didn't get a chance to get a shower before I got on. I'm a little late as it is. So I think we are going to be... I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing today. We'll see if we get anyone else to join us. Let me go ahead and jump into the Discord live chat here. So brace yourself. We'll see if anyone else joins. Until then, we're going to go ahead and get started. There we go. I am at Grimhex today because that's where we logged out Saturday, and I haven't played since. Too long for a station. Actually, that's not a bad idea. While we have no one else on with us, we should see about getting the deliveries taken care of. I've got level 2 and 1 at obituary, so we should see about doing that. Arrows sold. We do have a patch coming up in the near future. Probably, let's see, today's Friday. I would be very surprised if it takes any longer than next Thursday or Friday. Generally, once it goes to OpenPTU, as it did on, was it Friday? Tuesday? No? I can't remember exactly what day it was. But once it goes to OpenPTU, it's generally not more than a week before it goes live. So you've probably got about a week. I don't think it'll release Friday. I need another one of those apparently. I'm a little dehydrated. Alright. It looks like there are some PvP combat things going on at Crusader Ohm 1, so I'm going to avoid that one. 5021. NVMe sectoring problem. Alright, let's go to the lobby here. It amazes me the number of people
vehicle
who
retrieval system.
don't know how some of the basic stuff in here works. Crusader C1 is at Seraphim Station, so we'll just fly up there. I had something here that I saw. There we go, Saber. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take this over to Seraphim.
Stand by. Your
And
vehicle
we'll
has
get,
been delivered. Please visit us.
go ahead and pop over to Crusader. Not Crusader, sorry, to Mikkel 2. And we'll pick up our
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Alright. Take off, make sure everything's ready to go here.
Launch complete. Contact.
Ooh, we've got hostiles right off the bat, so I'm just
Landing
gonna
gear
jump
retracted.
out of here as quickly as possible. Excellent. Alright, that's got out of there.
Complete.
And should be able to jump directly to Seraphim Station from here.
Contact. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
There's probably actually a high probability
Quantum travel complete.
of shenanigans tonight. Pre-patch generally brings out the PvP wannabes pretty hard because there's not a whole lot to lose at this point.
Travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
And not quite good enough that I don't fit into that category. I can generally hold my own against the top 50% or so of the PU, but when you start getting into the hardcore PvPers, I come up short pretty quickly. So alright, let's get ourselves a hangar here. Don't know that person, so there we go. Small hangar. Hang on. Alright, we'll go ahead and well, it says it's gonna be here. There we go. Alright, hangar request complete. Perfect.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Alright, go ahead and jump out here. Microtech's a bit of a trip over. I really need to see about getting a better this close to the patch, I don't know that I'm really going to have to worry about, or really going to... Let's see if I can get him one. Just because more than likely, if I install it, it'll end up getting yoinked when the new patch comes out. So, alright.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Let's go
system.
ahead and we'll get my C1.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us.
Although the raft would have worked quite nicely as well. What weapons I've got on me currently.
Welcome to the ASOP
Chat
vehicle
PvP
retrieval
going on, it
system.
looks like. Crusader C1. Come on. I'll go raft. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Vehicle
It's just to
select.
fly
Your
out there
vehicle has
and
been delivered to the following location. Please
take the
visit us.
raft back out. Medium hangar. I'm gonna say it should be in my medium. There we go. Alright. This game sometimes. Come on.
Welcome to the
Deploy.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Crusader C1 Spirit.
Your vehicle has
There
been
we
delivered
go.
to the following. Please visit us again.
Alright. Doesn't look like I have any currently. Let's go ahead and put on the backpack. Go. Weapons. Got P4 and Parallax. Parallax. Alright.
Crusader Industries. Adjourned.
You are clear to launch.
Systems on.
Oh, this one's got a vertical exit. Alright. Guess we'll just head out here then. Miguel too long for a station. 4 minutes and change? Alright, well, it's not too awful bad then, I guess.
Landing gear up. Shields off.
Thank you. And please.
Visit again soon. Alright, we will do that. Come on.
Quantum travel. Engage.
Alright. Off we go. Let's see if anyone else is going to it in. There we go. Alright. And close out both of those. Perfect. Okay. Looks like we've got one viewer. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, now is the perfect time for that because we are in quantum travel. There's not a whole lot going on. See if there's any questions in chat that I can help answer as well. Make sure I've got the minimal. There we go. Yep, I've got a couple of things running in the background here. We'll go ahead and get Steam exited out of. And we'll get that exited out of. That should bring down my performance load a little bit. Star Citizen has changed enough that I am struggling with my performance a little bit again. So. GPU's at 73%, memory is at 86%, CPU is at 40 or so.
Quantum travel complete. Shields on.
Let's see if we can get a hangar bay here. It should come relatively easily. There we go. Yeah, that is indeed. Haven't played in a year. Is Salvage and Bunker still the way to go to make some money? No, beg. Unfortunately, yes. There are a lot of people with a lot of money willing to hand it out for free. So that is unfortunately the fastest way to get money. Ask for it in global chat. Alright. Let's see. Yes, that is still my exit all or open all button. think I can probably load this faster if I position this and just have it. Yeah, there we go. Who gave me $1 billion? See? People just throwing away money. Spend it stupidly. Yeah.
Launch complete.
Unfortunately, a lot of people with more money than they know what to do with. It's either been
Complete.
traded or purchased through real money transfers, or real money transactions, whatever they were going to call it. And there you go. Just big for it. Global chat. All right. Go ahead and store this. Go ahead and
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
see
Your
if I'm
vehicle
gonna go
has
store.
been moved to our storage
All right.
space.
Head down to the refinery here. Here we go. Gotta see where the scroll is going for the best.
Someone from accounts, please contact management. Accounts, contact management. Thank you.
Alright. Come on. There we go. Okay, so select storage option. Go ahead and drop it into there. 26 3/4 SCUs of gold. That's been delivered. Let's go ahead and see where the best place to sell this is. I see trade tools, and we're gonna go cargo to sell, best buyer, and we're gonna go gold. Let's see, 27 SU. There we go. So it looks like Rat's Nest in Pyro is the best, but then after that, Arkel 1. Strange. I'm gonna pull up UVX and just make sure that's the case. Commodities, food, gold. There we go. Alright, selling. And it is Arco 1. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll see if we can go inside there. It looks like it's selling for almost 8,200.
The moving glass has been found. Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours.
Yes, Chronosteel, yes, it just drops. Yes, there are many bugs, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
call
retrieval
in.
system.
Let's do this. There we go. That's much easier,
Vehicle
actually.
selected. Stand
Just do
by.
that.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Perfect.
Your vehicle
Looks like my previous one is still alive, so oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, good. Everything's loaded on there.
Crusader. You are clear to launch. A journey worth taking. Systems on. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Thank you, and please visit again.
L1 Wide Forest Station. Whew. Another 4 minutes and change. Alright, well, here we go. We've got time.
Shields off. Quantum travel engaged.
Foolish granted. Oh, there's so much money being thrown around. I was actually reading on Spectrum earlier today, and there was actually someone saying that there is a way to, or you can transfer, money to any of the devs that have the Dash CIG, and as a way to get rid of extra currency if you're sitting on more than you know what to do with, and don't feel like inflating the economy by giving it away. Yeah. Voila. Okay. Alright. Let's see if there are beacons. Provides on PvP investigation collection, salvage mastering. Accepted history offers unverified mercenary? No. Salvage. Falling. No, it's not there. Hang on. Collection. Oh, no, that's not it. Investigation. PvP. Falling mercenary. It's not a mercenary either. Bounty hunter. No, it's not a falling.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright. Climber. Food cookies. That's funny.
Shields on.
Structure rebel. Interesting, they did change that. Alright.
Landing period. Have a pleasant stay.
carry those. Let's see here. Oops. Probably not very far though. Come on. Nope. Alright. Go ahead and send this down. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll call in a request here quickly for the C8R.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And we'll C8R rescue. There we go. Claim
Your
that.
insurance
4
claim.
minutes.
Please visit us again.
Alright. See if there's
Please
a
report
tractor
to
ride.
management as soon as possible. Atonement to management.
By Genie. Nice with tractor beam. Perfect. Alright, there we go.
Clear Bay 3.
I think I might have taken a... might have taken a fuse out by mistake. It was LTK. It was BTK. LTK Looney. Alright, let's do this. We'll go to Spectrum. There we go. And we will add a friend request here. Go LTK dash Looney. Send friend request. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and we will go to comms and add invite to party. There we go. Okay, so now I know where he's at. 2.8. Alright, good. Send that down there. There we go. Yep, alright. So I think yeah, no, I'm gonna have to reposition this.
Launch complete. Landing complete.
Guess if he's actually interested in mining, I do have a mole.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your
Perfect.
vehicle will please visit us again.
Alright, let's go ahead and I'm gonna leave this one here. Fair enough. Alright.
You are clear to launch.
Denver Aerospace. All systems online. Landing gear raised.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Shields offline. Quantum drive personnel
Ah, cool. And then we will pop down the wall and make a rescue here. Go ahead and hop over there, mostly solo. Alright, most people do.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
Alright, now where's this guy up there? He is. Alright. Go ahead and pop out into. There we go. Third person to get our planetary train in. Freelancer over there. Because he's planetary mining with dirt tastes funny. Yeah, no kidding. Alright.
Shields online.
Swap over to SCM here and make our approach. Let's go ahead and turn on our lights here quickly. There we go. Alright. There he is. Drop the landing gear here.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Perfect. All right. There we go. All right, perfect. All right. One rescue completed.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields offline.
Hey, Possible, welcome.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Alright.
Alright, where the hell are you now?
Check, check, check.
Nope.
Nope. I can hear you, you cannot hear me, apparently.
Is now on.
People are just passing out money left and right. There's our strong language. Nice. There we go, can you hear me now? Hello, hello? Check, check, check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
Quantum drive is now off.
Might have to go pick him up. I'd like $1 billion, please. Okay. People are just weird. I mean, I get like wanting enough to be able to try things, but
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Shields online.
the just give me $1 billion and have enough to do everything you want and more than enough left over. It's just nuts.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Want to sell. 125 favors, 15 billion each. See, that's the stupid part about it. There's so much money in circulation that people can sell those, and people will buy it for that much. It's ridiculous. Thank you for the $1 billion.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
What's that, sorry? Might have to exit and rejoin. All sorts of issues today. Alright. We are going to go down to the cargo deck. Oh no, Galleria, sorry. And we'll see about selling this. Flat Earth. Yeah. Yeah, great for buying ships in the game, but if you want to like actually do any player trading, worthless. Alright. There we go. Money bits. 1 billion each. This is ridiculous. Alright. Select location. Arca 1. And we've got 27 SCU of gold for 221.5 thousand. There we go. Excellent. Alright. And I'm trying to remember, I think that was alcoholless. Let's put this to the right. disbanded. Okay, so it looks like LTK made it in and has done all of his stuff, so go ahead and head back up here. Everyone got hyperinflated.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright, let's go ahead and take the C1 again.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us.
First time ducking, alright.
Welcome to the ASOC
Let's
Vehicle
go
Retrieval
ahead and
System.
pull this up again. Crusader C1 Spirit. There we go.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
Can you hear me now? Excellent. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, I went ahead and sold the gold that I'd mined the other day with, I think it was alcoholness, so that's that bit. I've got a bunch in, well, not gold, but Terranite. A gold's worth in Retriever. Oh goodness.
About 600 weapons.
Oh goodness. People are handing out billions in chat tonight. Just left and right, like it's, you know, chump change. Who needs a billion? I need a billion. There we go. 1 billion for you, 1 for you, and 1 for you. It's like all that trading that we did. Then we were like, oh wow, we've got 1 billion, and now it's just you can't get anything. Well, you can't get anything on the player market.
It's been a journey worth taking.
Your agent are
Yeah. Right.
for all the things that we use a lot. I have multiple, so I have 2 A2s, 2 A2s, 4, 5, 6 A2s. So I can literally
Just respawn them and yeah.
Landing gear up.
Yeah. Alright, well I'm gonna jump back over to Crusader and see if there's anything going on at Brio's.
Shields off. Quantum travel engaged.
I'm expecting sometime before next Friday. Next Friday. I don't think it'll be this week. It just went to Open PTU. What was it? Monday night? Monday night, I think it was. So potential for this week, but I think it'll be next week sometime. They've been doing generally about a week in Open PTU. But, I don't know, this one's supposed to be a smaller patch, I guess, so maybe not. Are you gonna be setting up in Nix on the... once it goes live? No. I think I will, because that's gonna be where most of the new missions are gonna be going on, and it's kind of the halfway in between Pyro and Stanton, so...
It's just too optimized.
That's true. I was in there earlier today and I was barely getting 24 frames in some areas, so.
It's just way too optimized. I don't really give a fuck if it's halfway between State and Pyro, because technically State's halfway between Nix and Pyro's halfway between.
Well, fair.
There's just like I'm good. There's not enough in Nix to drive me to be there.
Yeah.
Nix needs a
Quantum
lot
travel
more.
engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Looking at the default. Yeah. Wait till next one comes out, then it'll be a little more interesting.
Travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
I think launching Nix the way they did was a real cop-out.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, they just wanted to have two systems in 1 year.
Yeah, it's a fucking cop-out.
Yeah. Where are the L21 Wolves sold again? Is that Levski or Lorville or Hardcore?
That's a good question. I don't know. Both
Okay.
mine are pledged, so I don't know.
Fair enough. I'll have to take a look.
I don't know. Are you gonna get the wolf or the alpha?
The Alpha Wolf's not released yet for in-game, so I'm still poor in real money. I can spend all I want in in-game, so
What? Okay. I mean, they fly identically. Like, flight characters is
yeah. Correct. It's just load out.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah. The ballistics are a lot more powerful this patch, but I don't know how the default guns on there compare to putting a ballistic loadout into it. Correct. Yeah. The lasers, yeah. Alright. What are you helping them to do?
Like I said, I bought all that shit the other
Welcome
night.
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I've reclaimed everything.
Your vehicle has been replaced.
Okay. It does, yeah.
So everything has either been reclaimed.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they said as long as it's not in an unknown or destroyed state, it should carry over. So.
Not all that.
Okay.
really feel like going to mix. What?
I'm gonna pop down to Brios and just see if there's anything going on down there. Chat's been funny tonight.
Oh, it's your
Really? Not had one of those in a little while.
Enfield Aerospace. Shields offline.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
Let's see here. Brios, there we go.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh, goodness.
Quantum drive is now off.
Appears to be clear down here.
Shields online.
Yep, not really a whole lot going on.
Shields offline.
Goodness gracious.
Don't jump past my critic.
74 player bounties on this server. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one's not gonna be flying in Idris? Oh, Sin's on. Alright, well, so we know at least one group of very good players. Dadgum. I must have dropped into the PvP server today. really wish they'd fix this. The fact that you can only have one bounty and that it shows up and doesn't even give you a marker. It's like there's no way to. Actually, how do I get call to arms?
Can't hear. I'll be tracking your progress on the bounty. Watch yourself out there.
Quantum drive is now on.
Nice thing about being on this side, I guess. You can walk away from a job without getting your fingers.
Quantum drive is now off.
Good day to take down some shitheads, huh? Got your pay on tap and ready to go once you punch them out.
Quantum drive is now on.
Finally.
Quantum drive is now off.
Clock in progress.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, that's kind of like the question, right? It's like, alright, what do we want to do? They're not a Grimhex. Lots of wreckage out here.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I'll leave Crusader OM1.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields online.
Not there either. Goodness.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. is now off.
Atritus. That's where they're at. Alright.
Shields online. Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
ST, fluorine, raceme, scrap, revenant, electricity toxin. ETAM. Wow, ETAM's going at 27,000 per SCU? Goodness. Maze 237,000 per SCU. Neon's at 19. Slam is at 46,000 per SCU. My goodness. Excellent is 17. Tungsten. Rantadon. That's going for something, if I'm not mistaken.
That marathon game looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I hate that it's an extraction. I don't really like extraction shooters, but
Yeah. 474. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead then and try a run with a C1 here.
Takeoff complete.
Ooh, hang on.
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear raised.
Got a clipper inbound, it looks like.
Shields offline. Shields online.
See how clueless this guy actually is. Med gel. That's it. Which means he's coming to pick up. See if we get any response from this guy or not. Alright, I'm gonna go help out this Mr. Noob guy.
Shields offline.
guy down over there at Microtech. Needing to pick up Bright 93 if you were so inclined. Oh, come on. Nope, it's just not working properly. Come. Ugh.
Shields online.
It's not that either.
Shields
It's just the
offline.
service decided it doesn't want to respond.
Engines offline. Engines online.
There we go. Alright.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I can't wait till they make Idris expensive to use.
They talk about there. So you're trying to repair one?
Yeah, well, most people just reclaim them, so expensive to use as it can't be worked around by just claiming them. Where, like, you blow them up and it takes them.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Shields online.
Or longer, depending on where you're at. Something to be protected. Extremely powerful, but something to be protected, not just trotted out for funsies.
I mean, the same thing could be said for fucking light fighters. Like,
Yeah, light fighters are a dime a dozen. I mean, they're
doesn't matter. Their jump rate should exceed a planetary over the body. Like they should not be capable of jumping across systems. Like planetary body, sure. Like planet to its moons, sure. But like fighters should have to get ferried everywhere. That's how it should work.
light fighters, definitely.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like this idea that, yeah, I just.
Yeah, light fighters, yes. Mediums and heavies, eh. I think the mediums at least should have
Sure.
planet to planet.
Why in the fuck is this thing so? What the fuck?
That request has already been granted.
Yeah, light fighters should be essentially carrier bound. That'll kill the light fighter meta. I said that'll kill the light fighter meta.
The light fighter meta. Like, if it's the only thing that's keeping the light fighter meta. So like these like red boxes that you're always like, oh, do you know what's gonna happen? Like, for real.
Welcome to the ASOP.
They're gonna get
Vehicle
outnumbered.
System.
It's gonna be like the same thing that happens in every game where you have these groups
Vehicle
of
select. Your
sweaty
vehicle has been
cunts,
delivered
which
to
is
the
what they
following
are.
location.
They're going to get absolutely
Your vehicle visitors
annihilated by mediocre players who are well organized.
Correct. And that's what we're already, that's already what we're seeing. It's like I was watching Avenger 1 earlier today, and he was getting his butt kicked by 4 players, or 2 players even, and having to nav out. Because you can't 2v1 anymore.
Realistic. That's legit. That's
Yeah. Yeah. There's no more skilling the gap. So,
I mean, I disagree.
well, sure, but you can't 2v1 and win. You get 1v1 and you have to run as soon as, oh shoot. What the frick?
And the other thing I think is that I think, like, the game has got
Oh, yeah.
there's,
There were over
a lot
700,000
more
people who joined this year.
There's a lot more people putting a lot more time into the game.
Yep.
I
Oh,
think
definitely. It's more playable
the
now.
skill level of the average pilots is continued to go up in the last couple of years.
I don't know about the
would
average
venture-
pilot.
I would 100%. I would say the skill level of the average pilot is much better than it was even in 320. The skill level of the average
well,
pilot
correct.
in
Well,
this game
I would-
right
I would-
now is way better.
Well, correct, but I would argue that's because the skill ceiling has come down. Or the skill floor, whatever. Master modes
I don't
made
think so.
flying a
You
ship
have a
much
lot
easier.
more- Raptor, you have hundreds of thousands of more people
Oh, sure.
more hours into this game.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not just the sweat boxes who are playing Arena Commander
Oh, sure.
and fucking putting out YouTube videos. People
Yeah.
are playing this game a lot more. There's a lot more people playing. That the skill of the average player is going to go up when that happens. Almost 100% of the time.
I mean, let's look at it this way. We've had 700,000. Let's say that 100,000 of those are alt accounts. So we've had 600,000 people join the game this year. Of those...
600,000 people joining. Look at the average. Look at the number of hours that are being.
Oh, sure. No, I'm getting that. So of those, say we have 600,000 that are actually joined and are new players. Of those, say 20% are PvPers. That means the rest of them are used to playing PvE combat, and in any sort of PvP situation, they're going to get their butts kicked.
That's 1,000% untrue. People are starting to play the game right now,
Sure.
or over the last year.
Yeah.
Everyone's been putting out all these videos, there's all these tutorials. People are watching.
Sure.
They know what's going on. But like this idea that like, oh, master modes brought the skill level down. That's why that everyone can't do it. It's not that. It's a fucking
did.
game. I'm sorry. It might have brought the skill ceiling down a little bit, but to do like then everyone can't.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle
I've seen
Retrieval
you and
System.
other people get too big get 1v2.
Yeah, and we
I've
lost.
seen it happen like regularly.
Yeah, and we lost.
No, you and several of our board members get killed by a single guy since Master Modes is done.
Vehicle
Watch it
selected.
happen.
Stand by.
I've watched it
Your
happen.
vehicle has been deliberately
So this idea that like
Yeah, because we're not good pilots.
a single. I mean, I've seen some shit pilots. I would say on average our guys are average.
Yeah, average is not good in a PvP situation, though. That's what I'm getting at. It's like if
Average is average is a mathematical term.
Sure.
This person is the middle point of skill.
Yep.
Not bad, not great.
Correct.
So if we are watching our average pilots
Yep.
get killed by a single pilot,
Yep.
and it happens fairly regularly,
Yep. That indicates that we are.
guys who are like, think they know the sources is going to be, think that,
Shields
oh
offline.
yeah, this is what it's going to be always. And they're going out there and they're trying out master rules.
Thank you. And please
Realistically, the only thing, the idea of tri-coordinating, right,
Yeah.
is pretty fucking stupid. Because tri-coordinating the way that you could do it before would tear a light fighter apart structurally. It is just what it is. You can't put those sorts of torsional stresses on a solid frame body and expect it to hold together, right?
Sure.
That's a basics. That's a physics.
Yeah, it's just physics 101. Yeah, yeah.
So, like, to say that they were using a system that, like, wasn't even kind of simulative is not another truth. So now it's a fast system. It's now it's a simulative. I'm sorry.
So the problem with master modes versus what it used to be is that this is not a physics-based system. This is World War II planes in space. Tricording used additive vector thrust, which is the physical argument that they're arguing about. Granted, there were way too many G stresses that were put on the airframe that they shouldn't have been able to withstand, and that is highly unrealistic of the amount of acceleration that they should have been able to output. But
Right, and vehicles this size,
yep,
with these power levels,
yep,
would get torn apart in those circumstances.
correct.
So even if you do, right, they were, these so-called super skilled pilots, they were exploiting something that was incorrect. Is all they could do.
They were exploiting a control of speed that they had that the vast majority of the player base did not.
I mean, tricording was only ever a matter of practice. But
Correct.
irregardless, right now, right, speed, I would argue, and your engagement is even more important right now because you can break laws of physics weapons on a fighter. Speed right now is more important in fights than it ever has been before. Engagement is more important now than they ever been before because now you can't rely on a system that is not even close to how a spacecraft like that would behave with those systems. And if you fucking take away, if you go uncoupled, this is still basic classic flight.
Yeah.
In a zero G battle. It's still that.
Yeah, to some degree.
No, it's not. It is 1,000% still accurate. There's no control surfaces in space. You can
Correct.
still decouple. And guess what you can still do? You can still turn your ship around. You can fly backwards and shoot things.
Correct. But the difference.
So that's not World War II in space.
Correct, but the difference in what they've changed with master modes versus the old flight model is that they've changed the thrust amounts that you can get per axis. The largest thrust amount that you can get is out of the rear, and they've also, yeah, right, which is where it should be, correct. But they've also changed it so that when you go decoupled and you turn around, there is a automatic space drag that brings you back down to SCM speeds. And that is highly unrealistic.
Well, I mean, the speed,
So it used to be that, yes, you could zoom away at 600 meters per second boost, and then you could turn around and decoupled, and you would still be going at 600 meters per second.
well, that's not...
Now it drags you down to 250.
It just drags you down to SCM. That's all it does.
Correct.
You are still in SCM. You are still in fully 6 degrees of freedom flight.
Correct. But your rear speed, your backing up speed is less because your forward vector is your strongest thrust. And so it is now easier for someone who is approaching you nose to nose to catch up with you versus being able to just infinitely backward kite like they used to be able to do. Which I'll make the argument, yes, is a good idea if you're looking to actually have fights that they can close.
I don't think it's a good idea. I think that is a metric of them just fleshing out that system. Like, this idea that, like, I would argue that master modes actually forces the engagements. Like, it forces, you also can't joust like you used to.
Correct. And that's what they were exploiting, is that that's what they were exploiting. The good players knew how to control their speed and knew how to control their attitude and their positioning, and the bad players didn't. And that is the skill ceiling that has been negated, is that now you don't have to know how to control your speed because the top speed that you can get is only 600 meters per second.
I completely
You'll never get out of combat range unless you boost a nav.
That's fucking crazy. That is a fucking crazy statement. I would say now it is the margin for error is much smaller.
Quantum drive is now on.
Correct. Oh, correct. Yeah, once you get into an engagement, you're locked in.
Now,
Unless you nav out.
the margin for error is so small. Because if you're not, and I would say the margin for error now is much smaller than it was before. Because you can literally could just joust and keep going.
I mean, you could do that before.
No, you can do that. No, that's what I'm saying. For you, just joust and pretty much keep going.
Yep.
It didn't really matter who was chasing you. It didn't really matter.
Yeah, unless the person knew how to pre-nose and get going the same speed that you were going, and then you were toast.
Just joust in a direction and fucking keep going because the speeds were such that you could do that. It doesn't fucking pre-nose, it doesn't matter. Targets are closing at each other combined close to 3,000 meters per second.
Well,
It doesn't matter.
and that was the difference with
Accelerate.
that was the difference with pre-nosing, is that the good players knew that they could change their vector and get going the same direction and speed as the guy who was joust approaching, and get back around them and on their tail, and be on their tail when they blew through and just fill them full of holes.
All pre-nosing was failure. All you have to do is it's not hard to tell us pre-nosing because they're approaching you at an arc. You're
To
approaching you at an arc, and they have to, or else you're at it, or else you have to approach an arc. You cannot go. If I'm doing 15 meters per second,
Yep.
you're staying still.
Yep.
Then I'm going to be 3 or so thousand meters away from you, well out of my fire range at the time, before you get to the same speed.
Not if I pre-nose and accelerate early enough.
Anyway, it's very easy. Just this new system does not allow fast bullshit. It forces me. You have to be able to teach what's going on. Like, if you follow other systems, it's a lot harder to share but I would
Yes, I do. It depends on whether you're in atmosphere or not. No. Nope. It's probably even. Yep. Yep. That when we're getting 2v1, we're playing against people who are playing higher up on the normal curve.
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
No. What I was saying is that 2v1s, when you're playing with people of the same skill level, are impossible. The two people always win. Yeah. Yeah. Correct.
Might one of them get shut down? Maybe. But you can't sit here and tell me, well, all things being equal, it was much easier to do before. That's correct. That's a crazy statement. Like, I'm not going to let that statement. That's crazy.
So obviously the 2v1s before that people were capable of doing that and winning over and over and over again were not against people with the same skill level. Avenger 1 has a video up from, goodness, it's probably 3 or 4 years ago now, where he took a 10v1 and managed to kill 8 of them before they got him. And it was just attrition. But it was obviously against players who didn't know how to control their speed and to control their range with each other. And he was exploiting the fact that he could pull one of them and have a 1v1 fight and do multiple 1v1 or 2v1 fights, and that is a lot harder to do now.
I'm sure Avenger would never fight to be honest, just Gemini to kill him for the speed damage. I think that is a fucking tool.
Yeah.
Those guys are going to get crushed by well-organized groups of average players, because those well-organized groups of average players are going to have like that seduction, which is me, and they're going to fucking just have a bunch of them, and they're going to be wildly well-organized.
Yep.
And
they'll be able to crush a few very good players. Yep.
they'll be able to crush lots of players because there's just a lot more average people.
Yes. Yeah, the numbers game always wins.
Dude, I can't remember who it was. Every fucking computer for years they want the UI instrument.
Mhm.
Right? Hands down. Small game full size is like 10 to 15.
Yeah. Yep.
Hands down. The best. I can't remember the fucking
One. Fair enough. Didn't have the numbers. Yeah, yeah.
Because everybody thought they were so and like the thing was those guys really couldn't
Yep. Yep. And they're like, oh, let's go get the Sweat Lords. Sure. Because it's a numbers game. Yep. I mean, it is. 10 people will always beat 2 people. Doesn't matter how good they are. Fair. Fair. The skill level, the skill disparity there is very significant. But even then, it still only takes about 10 bullets into those Marines before they start to not perform as well, and then they start taking attrition losses, and you know. Fair. Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Quantum fuel is at 25%.
because I don't think they are going to be super successful like full launches. Just because like I don't know. Like those guys are not going to be able to find. I think they're going to be fringe pilots. What I think they're going to be is like fringe small game pirates that everybody shits on constantly. Like, and then they're going to fucking just put out content where they cry out, fucking bully crew, like you can just builders.
Yeah. One second, I gotta step away for a moment. we go. Sorry about that. Had a youngest one had a blowout. All right.
Shields online.
All right, I'm back. You there? Nope.
Landing gear deployed.
Sometimes that's Star Citizen.
Is at 100%. Takeoff complete.
Actually, 2 seconds.
Landing complete.
Man, the wheels are all broken. Like, it sucks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the center hub doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because oh, it's just broken. Oh well.
You can drive it. It just looks.
I thought it was just the outer tires, or like the outer tires that move, not the central bed.
No, when like it's traveling with its like suspension travel. Like up and
Oh yeah, yeah.
the hub stays at the same
Oh.
place as the wheel.
Oh, ick.
When the wheel
That's not right.
turns, the hub stays straight.
Oh, I went like when it pivots. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's not right.
Unfortunately, because my honest opinion of the landing wheels is I think this is one of the best to drive.
Yeah. Yeah, I picked one up.
And
there,
also I
I
like
think.
Kelly only has the one fucking door, so like the back door can't.
I've alerted manager
Right.
to the situation and will contact you.
Blue pants, a red stripe
Yeah,
shirt,
it's like
red and
just
white
like
hat,
entire
I'm
power,
arranged
it's just
to
like
ask you to
contact
leave.
the front desk to let us know where you spotted them. Thanks.
version, so
Yeah.
I got a
How did you end up with one of those?
because I don't like choose to.
I know. Yeah, yeah. I've got a couple of coworkers that are the same.
He's really like economically integrated.
Yeah, yeah.
Also supposed to, but he's fucking tasty.
Takeoff complete.
And I was like, yeah,
Landing
I have
complete.
this morning.
Yeah.
Seriously? And I was like, yeah. And he's like,
Yeah.
Landing gears raised.
And
Shields offline.
it makes logical next steps a lot more easy. He was like, what does that mean? And I was like, well, just makes explaining a whole lot of dead Democrats easier. He was like, oh. I didn't think about it like that. But bunch of fucking dudes who are fat, not ashamed, weak, and soft.
No clue what they're doing.
Is now on.
Take their fucking experience and
Not regen when they take bullets.
I can't those fat, worthless fucks to just like walk down the street and realize they can't shit.
Yeah. And it's wavering all over the place. Yeah, yep. Yep. So my brother-in-law is an Army Ranger, right? And we went down to visit him in Benning or whatever they're calling it now when he was down there. And they have these little tactical shooter target practice, game things or whatever, with like a real M4, M16, whatever they're using now. And, he's like, all right, well, here, let's do some target practice. So, we get on there sort of thing, and he is just kicking my butt. And I'm shooting and doing halfway okay. And then I notice my aiming is wavering all over the place because this freaking thing is getting heavy. And I'm like, Dad, gum, you guys tote these things all over and shoot them all over the place for hours a day? I'm not used to holding, 15 pounds out here at the end of my arms length all day sort of thing, and then counteracting recoil and all this kind of stuff. It's like, yeah, no, if you're not used to running those, you're not having a hope with actually being accurate past, maybe 50 yards. It's like, wow.
Drive is now off.
Yeah, oh, I know. It would be a joke if the fat Call of Duty populace ever decided to take up arms. Not hit by a door. Yeah. 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 Sure. Yep. No, I have not. I've honestly not watched a whole lot of the news recently.
It's like they're not acting like
yeah. Spoiled. Yeah. Right.
Don't understand what consequences are.
Yeah.
And who think that they're entitled to do and say what they want. Like, that's not some newspaper press. That's entitlement.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then one of them gets shot, and then we're supposed to be sad. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
FAFO, right? It's like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah. It's like, it's whatever.
I don't know. It's like the more I'm exposed to the inanity and the stupidity of the American populace, the more I realize if it ever came down to a knockdown, drag-out war where we had to rely on the majority of the American public, we're absolutely screwed.
No, but the thing is, though,
Granted, it will rarely come to that, but it's like
But that's a
fair.
What do you think is going to happen to England?
Oh yeah.
right?
Sure. Well, it's like if you look at what Ukraine's going through right now, obviously they're not, you know, calling on the most of the populace to come and take up arms, but, you know, there's a decent amount of them out there now that are...
Let me tell you what Ukraine is going through. Most of the population left.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Or they've come to the United States.
Yeah, yeah.
It's almost like frankly in this situation, in that situation, that it is
We've got bigger
portions of the
problems.
population that you would see it wiped out almost immediately.
Yeah, would be those people.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been
It's
sent.
like,
The freeloaders and overburden.
You'll please visit us again.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I don't know.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
It's whatever.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent. You'll please
Every
visit us
time I
again.
see some fucking shrieking woman or some fucking train talking kids or you know what I mean?
Yeah, yep.
I just find myself getting more and more radicalized. Like, you know that girl who got stabbed in the neck and nose?
Potentially. I think I heard something about it, but...
So it was right around, it was like right. It was either right before or right after Charlie Kirk got shot.
Okay.
And she's just sitting on a bus. Like the video is so it's not like overly bloody.
Yeah,
Like it was not like the fucking shit that they were showing in Charlie Kirk got shot. That shit.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
Like when I saw that, I was dead instantly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised he actually let it. Like, so she's just sitting on the bus. This black dude gets up behind her, pulls out a knife, and stabs her in the neck, and she just like curls into a ball, and you can kind of see like
Just kind of gives up.
her shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's the only white person on the bus.
yeah.
All these fucking black people just watch her die. And
Yeah.
I remember like watching that, being like, holy shit, like this is what becoming radicalized was.
Yeah.
And like there's been a fucking couple things that I've seen in the last 6 or 8 months, and I'm just like for instance, this bullshit that they're charging Don Lemon and a couple other people over that happened in the church. They're charging them with actually the MLK.
Okay.
But they're basically just like in their fucking these leftists terrorizing children.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just remember sitting there thinking like,
Yeah, that...
not the kids, like
No, I realize that, but that's the kind of stuff that ends up with us in a civil war. And we don't need that.
It would be quick. I honestly
It would, but...
people like me who served, right?
Yeah.
We understand
Dr. Roach, please report to Primary
Sure.
Ward Sigma 4. Your patient has thawed and is asking uncomfortable questions.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know.
I'm starting to get to the point.
It's like, screw it, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, and that's really what has me concerned, is that the people who I would normally count on to be level-headed and go, "Nyeh, let's sit down and talk about this like adults," are just going, you know, screw it. Let's have it your way. Let's have this out in a violent conflict like you guys have been calling for the past 50 years, and watch you guys cry and bleed and die, and then we'll go back to living life in like normal people. And that's got me a little concerned because I'm not ready for that sort of thing.
they want to
Welcome
keep doing this
to the
bullshit.
ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has
Yeah,
been
it's got me
moved
a
to
little
our storage
concerned.
facility. Your vehicle has been delivered with please visitors again. Goodbye.
I mean, kind of? I live inside a city of about, well, a town of about 1,700 people. And the closest big city is 15-20 minutes away, and even that's only about 20,000 people. I'm about an hour from Toledo, and an hour and 20 from Ann Arbor. So,
These are kind of
a little bit. Just close enough to civilization I can get decent speed internet. Yeah, it's more the fact that the knock-on effects of that sort of conflict means a harder time than my cushy life is used to, and not something I'm looking forward to. You know, it's like if we end up in a civil war, you can't just go to Walmart or Meijer or, you know, Aldi or whatever and just get your groceries off the shelf. Because just like with COVID, everything's going to break down. They're not going to be stocking those things. The farmers are going to put their stuff in the ground, and it's not going to make it to market.
honestly, dude, I think, here's what I think. In the event that something actually happened where, you know, like shit started popping off,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be widespread, like I think you think it would be. Like, it would be centered in
Welcome
these,
to the ASOP
like,
Vehicle Retrieval System.
Leftist strongholds.
left-wing
Yeah.
areas.
Sure.
And even there, like, I
Your
think
vehicle
what
has been delivered to the please visitors
those
again.
areas would
Goodbye.
like get essentially quarantined by the areas of
I would hope so. Walled cities and be like, all right, you crazy nutcases, stay in there and sort it out.
I think that you'd see like you'd see probably like an initial
Mm-hmm.
I think you would see that to spread that.
Yep.
And I think you would see a swift and extremely rapid response to that.
Mm-hmm.
And it would stop right there.
I would hope so.
Like, because I just don't think I just want
Online. Landing gear raised.
I do think you see like pockets of probably like pockets of lands that again I think would get contained by the areas around it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I doubt anything would really spill over to me where I'm at. It's just there's not enough impetus or mobility to get that many people this far. I live too far away from most population centers for me to witness any of that sort of violence on anything but the TV. but there's still knock-on effects.
When like they had some range demonstrations and all that bullshit in Denver.
Yeah.
Like that shit. I was watching a news report where like they were
Landing
they
gear
had to
deployed.
like move that shit, like have that shit start coming north.
Yeah.
Like people in the neighborhood, like people in those like neighborhoods were like
Yeah, no thanks, keep that.
like,
Yeah.
taking a shot at you.
Yeah, right,
Like,
you
people
keep
left
that with your
shit,
place.
and they were like, oh, fuck.
Sure.
And you just basically all you saw was all that bullshit kind of like, oh, it's gonna bleed Denver, and these demonstrations are gonna move outside of the city, and then like, nope.
Yeah.
Because once you get into rural areas,
Right, they don't want that.
it's a different kind of person.
Sure.
Like, and I don't mean white. Just
Oh, yeah, sure.
like, it's just a different
Just
kind of person.
sensible and controlled.
Well, it's a middle class. You start to get into these middle class areas where, like, people don't take that bullshit.
Yeah.
To the ASOC
Yep.
vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us.
Right. Sure. Greenland, yeah. I was watching that earlier today, and it's like, really?
I guess there's so much more about it tomorrow, like the full list, details of what the deal is.
Yeah.
But apparently he just signed some big agreement with NATO regarding Greenland and the tariffs, so I don't know. I don't know what he's like. They need to take his fucking Twitter away. Like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, take his fucking Twitter away. Stop
Right.
doing this bullshit. Enough is enough. He's fucking tweeting like a crack word again. Like, we gotta stop it. Because I think it was like who's that comedian that does the Trump impersonation?
No, I don't know. There are a lot of them. Alright, I'm gonna bring in another new
No, he
player.
does like the real good.
Oh, I don't know.
Shane Gillis.
Okay.
He was talking about how this fucking bullshit with Trump and Greenland, how it would be funny if it was like Leif Erikson 2000
Oh.
about Greenland finally coming to fruition.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna drag this guy into chat here. There we go. Hello. Alright.
Online.
I'm getting takeoff here, and then we'll go out and get these knocked out. So the ones that I've been doing to rank up have been the 86K Protect Operative ones. What's that?
I'm out of here.
Okay, take care. There we go. Defend Intersect Operative. So I'll go ahead and share this.
Like that. The only one I've ever seen is the new defense contract elimination
Landing gear raised.
for ship combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so these are the ones that you want to take then. You've got to get rep with Intersec to rank up for the Vandal mission. I'm assuming is the ones that you've been trying to do, yes?
Yeah, like the only Intersec one I've seen is the one, the new defense.
Okay.
Contract one.
Let me take a look at that one then. Contracts, offers, mercenary. Card. I only see. Oh, the patrol dangerous sector.
Like, yeah, somebody told me to do the patrol one. Are these
Oh yeah,
missions?
these are in mercenary, and those patrol
I don't
ones.
have any rep with them yet. I wonder if I need the first level before I
You
see like.
you probably do, yes.
So I'm just applicant.
Okay, that might be part of it then. What missions do you show available with Intersec?
Just the one, just the defense contract that I've been trying to do. That's why I'm a bit confused, like if it's not soloable content or not.
Okay, it should be.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'll jump to this one if you want to jump with me, and we'll take this one out, and that should get you some rep at least. But
The
then,
one that I sent you. Or the one that.
no, the one that I've sent you, but I'll get that one as well.
Yes.
Actually, if
Send. I think I missed the one you sent me.
all right, so here's a share for that one. Defend Intersec operative.
Okay. So we want to do the operative one first?
Yeah, yep, we'll knock this one out. And then if that one doesn't get you enough rep with them, we'll start knocking out these ones that you're stuck on. And we'll get those taken out. But yeah, you said it's what, about 86,000 payout?
Yeah, it's the same. The one you shared is the same as the one that I had.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, because there are two of those at the 86 level for Intersec that I'm aware of. The one is the defend operative, and the other is a terrorist that needs to be neutralized. And those terrorist ones are a little harder. Okay.
Okay, I'm jumping to the.
Yeah, the distress beacon here. Yep. Alright, as soon as you drop out, then with me, we'll go ahead and take these out, and I'll kind of show you what I've been doing.
Yeah, I originally tried it in my wolf, and I got annihilated.
Oh, yeah.
Some people told me that, like, for PvE content, like, a heavy fighter is better, so I was looking into a bunch of different ones, and I bought the Vanguard.
Okay.
And then it got annihilated as well.
Yeah, and so unfortunately...
If it's just a skill issue, then, I mean, that's fine. Like, I'm confused, I guess, if it is a skill issue, or if it is just a difficult PvE stuff that isn't really supposed to be for one person.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of both.
Then it is what it is. It's just hard to know, I guess. I guess it does say in the mission that it recommends
bringing someone,
and maybe
yeah.
that's their way of saying, like, you shouldn't do this alone.
Do this yourself. Yep. Yeah. So these are, if you have the skill and you have the appropriate ship, they are soloable. I've done, I believe, the mission that you're talking about in Aurora by myself, but you do have to know what you're doing to be able to do that sort of thing.
So when you say know what you're doing, do you mean like skill in flying the ship, or do you mean like skill in being able to like lure stuff away and fight one-on-one and stuff like that?
A little bit of both.
Or is it kind of okay?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. So, in order to be able to combat multiple ships, you have to be able to prioritize which ones are the most dangerous to you, as in the ones that can actually apply damage to you, and then also which ones you can take down the fastest. If you're playing these sorts of ones where you're knocking out a few small to medium ships, you want to focus down the the easily killable ones first, because that eliminates a lot of the DPS that they can dish out to you. But you have to stay maneuverable at the same time, and the Vanguard unfortunately just doesn't have that. And it doesn't have the tank to be able to take the DPS that these guys can dish out.
Because like I did do the Vanguard did a lot better than the Wolf. Like I was able to take out a lot of the ships.
Yep.
But what I found is I don't know what all the ships are. It looks like an Asgard or something that the NPCs are flying.
Okay.
And I can't even fight that one one-on-one with my Vanguard. Like it was just killing me. I wasn't doing enough damage to it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead then, and we'll head into the beacon. And as soon as we get about 3K from this distress beacon, we'll go ahead and drop out of Escena. Alright, so there's our first contact. It's a Hornet. I'm going to go ahead and knock him out, because the Hornets are very easy to kill, generally speaking. And they should be able to be soft-deathed in, there we go, a matter of about 10 seconds. So then the other one that we need to watch out for is, the missile boat, because there's one in the area, and if he gets a shot on our guy, he will kill him almost immediately. I'm not seeing it here, so we may be lucky in that there isn't one. Just
do you pretty much always do ship combat decoupled?
No. I generally fly coupled. But mostly just because I haven't put in the time to be comfortable flying coupled or decoupled yet. I've been told that it is that there are slight advantages to flying decoupled. Namely that you can output more G-forces in coupled than you can in decoupled than you can in coupled flight. I am not seeing another one of these anywhere. So they should be advancing.
It could also be glitched.
Yeah, I was going to say, it could also be bugged, yes. Farther out and just do some pings and see if I can pick it up, because a lot of time there's either a Cutlass Black or an Eclipse or a Saber Firebird flying around out here that likes to fire a bunch of torpedoes and annihilate your target. But yeah, if it doesn't trigger here shortly, we'll just swap to your mission and go from there. Seeing anything.
Yeah, it's probably just bugged.
Probably, unfortunately. Alright. Let's go ahead then and whatever mission you've got, go ahead and share that, and we'll drop over to yours. Got it.
So, assuming the ships are the same as they were when I left, which I think they will be, then I think there's just 2 of the big. I don't know if they're Asgards or not, but the 2 of the big ships
Oh,
left.
the
I
bigger
think I
ones.
killed
Okay.
pretty much everything else.
86k. Alright, yep. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Alright, so...
Shields offline.
Welcome, Major Lee. Alright, jumping there.
Quantum drive is now on.
We are in Nyx doing some intersect missions. Intersect missions.
Oh, okay. What is? I don't know.
They're the ones where you're trying to gain rep doing the ship-based combat ones, so that you can do the Vandal missions in Nyx.
I see. Cool.
Yeah. I'm about 6k or 6 gigameters out.
I had set up the gamble one that's real big that you get from those
The OLPs, Antium?
Yeah, I had the gamble Antium.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what fucking stars I left it somewhere.
Oh.
Doing a mission. Zero's like, come here. And it's like, oh, you need armor. So it's
Okay.
probably in Pyro somewhere.
Okay.
I'm just getting on for like an hour to go on a little bit.
I'm gonna say, as long as you stored it somewhere and didn't just drop it off, it should
it's
come back.
stored.
Okay, so it should, yeah, so it should come back when you, well, it should show up with the next patch if you don't end up finding it.
Right. Oh, you think it'll go automatically?
It should go automatically to your home location, yes. Alright.
Nice.
There he is. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm going to go to Nyx or if I'm going to stay in Crusader for this next one. I think a lot of the big mission content is going to be in Nyx, so we'll see.
Okay.
Alright, contact, let's see here. Ooh, so we've got a Hurricane. Let's see if we can focus this one down.
Shields online.
Applying DPS.
Shields hit.
Woo, boy. Second one behind me now, or a second something behind me now. Probably a Hornet, judging by the amount of firepower coming from it.
Target destroyed.
Alright, there's one. And now we've got a second. Nope, that's not it.
Shields hit.
Oh. Yes, the Asgards. They are a pain. So,
The same one.
I believe so. Yes, I am on a neutralized target. So, do you know how to effectively corkscrew?
Not effectively. I have done what I assume is a corkscrew.
Okay, so you'll want to hold a little bit of up strafe at the same time as you do your roll.
Okay.
Ooh, I have to look past here because this is about to chew through my shields. And that helps you to circle around the incoming bullets. There we go. All right. New defense contact. All right. So that gets you some rep.
Which Hornet is this?
That one is the F7C Mark II. So it's the civilian Mark II version. And I'm flying the F7A, which is the military variant of that same ship. Alright, so let's see here.
Okay,
Yeah,
now I have the patrol dangerous sector.
Okay, so I recommend
And I have
against
terrorist.
those. Yeah, I recommend against those because those 140,000 patrol dangerous sector ones, you're going to end up going against some big ships that will chew you up and spit you out. So the terrorist, I've got a Hetel Han that needs to be neutralized. Those ones are doable, but it is definitely better to have someone with you because they generally pack a pretty hefty punch. You'll be dealing with these Asgards and stuff again.
Yeah, it's not. They're not really soloable missions
Unless you have either some high skill, high DPS, or have something that can effectively kite while still applying DPS. Yes.
Right.
So having something that is a full ballistic loadout, and something like one of these or a lightning that can do thousands of DPS, are really the only effective way of doing these that isn't missile loading. If you can manage to get, 5 or 6 hits on target with some large missiles, like from a Gladiator or something like that, the size 5s, you can effectively take them out that way, assuming the missiles get through.
Is this ship stock weapons, or do you change?
No, I've added some weapons to that one. So it comes stock with those ballistic Gatlings on the wings. And I have put 2 size 3 laser Panther repeaters on the top and 2 size 2 Bulldog repeaters on the nose. And that's like the maximum loadout that you can get on that one, other than going like a full ballistic. And you can put a full ballistic loadout if you want to on that, and it gets a massive amount of DPS. But you do risk running out of bullets if you're not conserving them. So that's really the only downside of running a ballistic loadout.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So, do you have a group of people that you play with at all, or you said you're mostly solo?
No, like I'm pretty new. Like I've only played for I've played on and off for the last 4 or 5 years. I've been playing currently for about a week.
Okay. Well, welcome.
I've joined 2 different Discords, like just on similar stuff like this, where people have invited me to things, but I haven't like joined an org or anything. I haven't been part of anything like that.
Alrighty. Well, yeah. I mean, we generally have people on. I know Major Lee is on quite a bit. And then Zero is on during the day quite a bit as well. Sabo is on.
50%.
And they're generally doing either FPS combat or a couple different shift-based things. You're welcome to drop in and do stuff with them if you feel like doing that.
Yeah, there's usually, I'd say, like 60-70% of the time there's someone here doing something. And there's not anybody.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah.
Right. Fair enough.
I've been playing for like, oh god, it's been a month and a half now.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, this is the second time that I've picked it up and actually played a decent amount.
Uh-huh.
The first time was the like 3.1 or whatever.
Oh wow. Okay.
3.8, I think.
3.18. Okay, after the persistent entity streaming. Yep.
Yeah, I think
Ooh, that was
the
a
last
rough
time I heard.
introduction.
That was like 3 weeks or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Because it felt stable enough to actually play. And then I checked in a couple of times and then I picked it up again. Yeah, about a week ago, and it felt pretty good.
Uh-huh.
I have not encountered any game-breaking stuff, just the usual mission glitches stuff, which is all
Right.
standard and par for the course. So.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try and focus down this Scorpius before we take on the main target. Hang on, what have we got here? Ooh, Buccaneer. Let's get him first.
I don't think
Okay.
Did you share the mission?
I thought I had? Maybe not.
Shields hit.
I was waiting for the phone.
Oh, sorry, okay.
That's okay. I might have just missed it. I'm just not there. I was kind of distracted looking at some other stuff, and also my cats are playing on my desk.
Trying to help.
Yeah, something like that.
Target destroyed.
Alright, goodbye, Buccaneer. We've got a light of some sort. That'll be easy food as well.
Target destroyed.
Alright, there's our Scorpius.
Where's the contestants?
Those are in Pyro.
So are there, which are the easiest interesting missions that come up?
The Defend Operative, personally, are the ones that I find to be the easiest.
Target destroyed.
Did you try sharing it again?
Let me go ahead and do that. Whoop, actually, I'm in combat currently, so let me bounce out first. Yeah.
I forgot. I was doing it. Alright. Guns, book pack. I don't have a backpack.
Alright, sharing.
There we go.
Alright, so it looks like it is a MSR that we're going up against here. That's okay enough.
Also, I hate that everything in all these missions in Exo are so far away.
Shields.
Yeah.
And I mean, that might just be because the system doesn't actually exist yet, but...
Yep. That's a lot of it, yes.
Shields hit.
that's got this one completed, so. Did that get you any rep jump at least? If you go to Intersect Defense Solutions.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Okay.
slow, it looks like. But yeah, it's gone up a little bit.
Got, okay, good. Alright.
We're good, so yeah.
Mercenary, let's see. Alright, so I think we've got to jump back to Levski or one of the locations before we'll actually get a mission update. The space stations. Let's see, Levski's gonna be the closest. Alright. I have to refuel anyway.
I will probably have to go anyway.
Okay.
It's pretty late, so I gotta get up early, do a crap ton of driving.
Ooh, yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah, driving in 4 hours to city to do it. Probably 2 or 3 hours of work and then 4 hours home.
Ooh.
I work for like cable and satellite TV, but I live in like northern Manitoba in Canada.
Okay.
So it's pretty rural.
I spent 10 years on the road.
Yeah.
Berries that start at the court. I gotta drive 3 hours there, 6 hours driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, the longest straight shot I've ever done for work is 14 hours.
Oh, no thank you. I've had some 12s, but that was about it.
Yeah.
Alright, well yeah, like I said, if you feel like playing with other people and want to drop in, there's generally someone. I'll be happy to show you the ropes.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm probably gonna... I'm gonna definitely experiment a bit with some different stuff and pick up some different ships. Where do I buy the Hornet?
Hornets, I believe, are at Lorville. Yeah. Yep.
Alrighty, well, thank you for your help.
You are very welcome.
And you gentlemen have yourselves a good night.
Alright, you too. Have a good one.
See ya.
See ya.
Quantum drive is now off.
It's the only disadvantage of everything being so far apart. It's like you fly out to Levski, do a couple of missions. Alright, well, time to hop off now. I did not get a nap, so I will have to be hopping off here in a few minutes and getting some shut-eye. I'm actually very close to unlocking that Vandal mission myself.
It says entering jump tunnel, but nothing happens. Fuck. I always have trouble with these.
Yeah, I got dumped back out into Stanton earlier today.
Shields online.
I just like I've never successfully gotten one open. Let's hit this button.
Yeah, left mouse button generally is what you do to actually trigger it to open.
So I have this one open.
Yep. And then you're close enough to actually go in. Correct. So you don't fly into the tunnel. It'll pull you in once it's fully open and you're all aligned and calibrated.
Calibrated and aligned.
Yep. And as soon as it's fully open, it should pull you in automatically. You don't have to approach it. Which tunnel are you trying to get through?
Right now, it's
In the pyro? Okay.
like it's not working.
Huh.
It's even doing the weird thing around my ship. But it's not. Turn off my drive. Turn it back on. Entry requirements met. 1 green bar.
Yep. And it'll say tuning. 2 green bars.
Next ring jump tunnel.
Okay.
I fly forward a little bit.
No, you should just be able to say right there and it'll pull you in.
Yep, it's just broken.
Huh.
I am not moving through space.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Interesting.
But it's making them
Your
weird, like
vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Yeah.
Please visit
Huh. That's not right. Get some crews here. Be back in. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's going to be it for tonight. We've helped out a couple of players and done a couple of different things. We've sold the items that we had at Mikkel 1. Mikkel 2, whatever it was. Mikkel 2, I think it was. So it's almost midnight. I'm going to be logging off here for the night. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't yet, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Follow if you're on Twitch. And I will see you all in the next one. Let me see if I can kick you guys over to some on Twitch here. This stupid sign-in process, it does it every time. Let's remember this one this time. Alright, alright, there we go. Alright, let's see who we can raid here quickly. Alright, let's see. Whoops. Go to our dashboard and stream manager. What do we have that's on right now? No one that I recognize, so let's do this. We'll kick you over to Treeben. Starting the raid. Alright, here we go, raiding. Go ahead and disable my own microphone and game input here. And I will see you guys next time.